What's up, everyone? This is Shiel, aka Alt Crypto Gems, and today I'm going to be analyzing some crypto charts, talking about the dollar index, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the S&P 500, and so much more. So before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video if you enjoyed it, and let's get started with the first chart being Bitcoin. So first of all, I'm going to be talking about what's been happening with Bitcoin. Now, as you can see, we had a parabolic move going upwards, as we all know. Now, unfortunately, many people were left behind at this point where we instantly had a move upwards and people started to get FOMO once again. Now, we had a breakdown at around 44.5k, which seems to be a resistance level. And after that, we went down and people started to panic even more, bringing it down towards the supply zone. Now, the supply zone was at around 40k. It's also a psychological level, which is why we seem to have been forming that as a support. And then the question would be, where are we going? Now, as you can see, we've been going up. And just as I'm making this video, Bitcoin had a huge dump towards this area once again. And we're now slowly going back up again towards that 43k area. Now, what would be my next level? As you can see, I've actually drawn out two scenarios what I think could happen. We could see a drop going down, hitting even a further support at around 37.8k. And then going up back up eventually, or we will actually try to go towards the supply area and possibly even continue our parabolic move upwards and break out. Now, as I'm saying this, like I said, Bitcoin has just been dumping and we have actually hit this area and have been going up very, very steep. So in all honesty, if you ask me, I'd say scenario 1 is more likely to play out right now than scenario 2, as we had a very, very, very strong bounce over here. Now, something good to note is looking at these order, where to buy is something I've actually been saying on my Twitter page. Now, at @AltCryptoGems is my Twitter handle, so be sure to follow me there. And as you can see over here, I talked about it before where we had these liquidation heat maps at around 38k and somewhere around 41k, which are these exact levels. The 38k and the 41k are the areas to watch. So these would be my areas to open up positions as well. And as you can see, I actually drawn out over here. We had a parabolic move and I've been going down after that. So those would be my targets to watch right now for Bitcoin. So next, we're going to be talking about the Ethereum chart. This is the daily chart as well. Now, why are we looking at Ethereum? Mainly because it is the biggest altcoin there is. And usually by Ethereum, you're able to see what altcoins are going to do. So what has been happening with Ethereum? As you can see, we had a move upwards. We had a key breakout at the 2160 area. We pumped upwards towards 2.4k-ish and then actually had a dump down. But then we went back until this super, super strong support, which used to be the resistance that we had to break, which we did over here. And we have actually been bouncing on this support level. Now, right now, I'd say Ethereum needs to be trading within this range of 2160 and around 3.2k, which is where it will be playing out right now. Like I said, there's not much resistance, so I see us possibly trading inside of this range very closely. Now, once again, this was something I posted on my Twitter page. As you can see, I actually placed the level to hold, which was the 2160 area, which is crucial to hold. And this would be the area to flip, which right now we still haven't done. So once again, at @AltCryptoGems to follow me for all these daily content. Now, let's have a look at the Ethereum Bitcoin chart to see which one is stronger right now. So, in all honesty, nothing exciting is happening with Bitcoin and Ethereum together, looking at the ETH-BTC pair. Now, what does this tell us? Usually, whenever we get an alt season, Ethereum is a lot stronger than Bitcoin, so then this chart would mean that it would have to go upwards. If it's going down like it is right now, Bitcoin is actually stronger than Ethereum, and we're situated with a Bitcoin season and not really an altcoin season or Ethereum season. So looking at it, we've been seeing a down move pretty much happening for quite a while already, more than a year actually. And if we want to see a strong alt season preference, then we need to see a reversal over here. However, we're still not seeing any reversal right now. And like I said, we went down, then we actually went upwards and broke out of this resistance area that we needed to break. But instantly we dropped down again and we've continued our downwards movement. So in all honesty, right now, it seems to be still a Bitcoin season and not really an alt season. And once we see a reversal happening here and we see this going upwards, then it will be party time for Ethereum and altcoins to start flying once again. So in order to confirm this, we can also have a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. Now, as you can see, the Bitcoin dominance has been pretty much for more than a year already going up very steadily. And in all honesty, I don't see this happening anytime soon. I'd say this will probably go upwards a bit towards this wedge that it's forming. And once we have the ETF news happening, then probably we'll be seeing this going down. And at that time, we will be seeing altcoins flying. Now, obviously, right now, it seems to be an injective, render, Solana type show, which are doing very well. But Bitcoin right now is just outperforming them pretty much, which is why the dominance is also going upwards. So this just confirms that right now it is still a Bitcoin show and not an altcoin show. So looking at another very important chart is the dollar index. Now, I've been talking about this chart for quite a while already, and what we can actually perfectly see is once we had a Bitcoin downtrend, the dollar usually is in an uptrend. What this means is the dollar is doing very well, so people will be taking their money away from risk assets like crypto. So then the dollar does well. It actually broke through the weekly resistance, so it was very bullish for dollar and very bearish for crypto. And pretty much ever since then, we saw a downwards movement from the dollar. And ever since that happened, we had an uptrend for Bitcoin as well. So once the dollar is going down, we see the Bitcoin going up and the other way around. Now, I'm expecting the dollar to visit this weekly support anytime soon at around 101. And once it does that, the question is, will it break down? If it does, then it's very bullish for crypto. If it bounces, then it's bearish or neutral for crypto. But let's see where it's going. But this is also an important chart to watch if you're interested in trading crypto. Now, another chart that I want to talk about today is the gold chart. Now, why is this important? As you may know, we had a lot of trouble in the world with the war, with the crisis that's been happening, and pretty much all financial systems like gold, like stocks, like crypto were going down. And what we're seeing right now is a reversal happening. Commodities or stocks or pretty much anything like gold is going up again. And we're actually hitting all-time highs pretty often right now. And the previous all-time high for gold was on the 4th of December at around 21.35. And right now, gold is pumping again. So we're probably hitting that all-time high very soon to break it through. So this is actually confirming that right now, money is starting to come back and the crisis seems to be over. Now, absolutely confirming this is the S&P 500. As you can see, pretty much since October 2022, we've been a very, very bullish move upwards. And right now, we are closely getting towards that all-time high. And once we actually break this, like gold, I'd see us going up even further, which would mean there's confidence in the markets again and people are sort of making money. So right now, this is very good for risk assets as well. And one thing to confirm this is looking at the NASDAQ chart as well. Why? As you can see, we literally just broke the all-time high yesterday or today, where we've flown through the all-time high and are sort of going up again. So once again, this does mean confidence is back and people are getting money again in stocks, commodities, crypto, and pretty much anything financially related. So this is a very good sign for crypto as well. Now, before we go to the conclusion, if you want to get started on trading crypto, be sure to subscribe or sign up on Bybit. I've put the link in the description where you're getting the best amount of discount bonuses, the best amount of fees, pretty much deposit bonuses that you can get. I'm using Bybit whenever I open a long or short position. It's the place to go right now. Now, also follow me on Twitter, like I said, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And let's get to the conclusion of the markets right now. So to get to a conclusion, pretty much we've seen the dollar is going down. We've seen the S&P 500 being very bullish. We've seen gold almost reaching an all-time high. We've seen the NASDAQ already hitting an all-time high. Yesterday, we heard Jerome Powell saying there's no more rate increases. We are very close to the ETFs being approved as well. And obviously, we have the halving for Bitcoin happening as well. So in all honesty, right now, it is looking very, very good and very steadily for Bitcoin and crypto. So in all honesty, I do see a pump happening soon. The question is when and where will we be going? But in all honesty, the zone that we need to break first is the 48K. We're getting back to a parabolic move. And once we break 48K, then it will be party time completely. But first, let's see which scenario is going to play out and let's see where we're going. So I want to say thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed anything of it, please leave a like and I'll see you guys at the next video. Thank you.